Let me just see if it goes.
I might turn my mic down. How do I sound from your angles
Good.
right now?
Good.
Good. Yeah.
I have all my shit ready. My food is all here.
Okay, Lewis, go ahead.
Welcome to Have a Listen, the podcast.
Overall selection, the Montreal Canadiens select from the U.S. National Development Program, Cole Caulfield.
Welcome to the show. It's your boy Lewis.
It's your boy Gibby.
And it's your boy Vinny.
Well, what's going on,
What's going
guys?
on, guys? Hey, that was synchronized. So, obviously, I had to play the intro the old school way. This reminds me of when I was a kid and used to, make music and record stuff with like a tape recorder. You know what I mean? Like with the tapes, and you could like record over songs and record over tapes. That was pretty cool.
OG.
That's what I felt like. You know what I mean? I literally felt like that. Did you guys ever do that? That's how I first started in this stuff. I used to actually host a radio show.
Yeah.
And I'd record on the little boombox. I'd record, hey, welcome to CWA 76. And yeah, and then I would like play songs after, you know what I mean, that I ripped from the radio.
Beauty.
So it was always meant to be for me, boys. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
How you guys feeling?
Great, man. So
you're in the dark today.
Yeah, actually, I was going to tell you guys. Let me just go and turn on the light. Carry through, boys.
I was going to say, because this is probably like summer days. I know Gibby gets real hot. So when it's hot outside,
there he is.
You got to sit in the dark with the window open, right? To cool off. But
is.
It's not even that hot. That's, right now it's actually beautiful. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Today was freezing. I was working outside today.
Yeah, it was not freezing, but it was
It was cold, man. Okay, I haven't worked outside in like 2 years or 3 years.
Okay, you're like,
so I'm a little softy. I'm a little softy right now. I'm so used to working indoors now, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's the way she goes. It's first world problems, I guess, huh?
Right?
There you go.
So, how you boys doing? What's going on? Anything new?
I'm pretty good.
Are you?
Yeah, can't complain.
Vincenz?
I've got a bunch of apathy.
Why?
I'm starting to be like on the the fuckometer when it comes to the Canadians. It's like boop, 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 boop. Like I'm starting to like fucking. I'm starting to lose interest, man, and I noticed
the team is kind of doing that to us. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and a lot of fans online. I got that yesterday. Anyway, it was just like a pitiful performance. So,
well, we're definitely gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about deadline. We'll talk about some deadline stuff. We'll talk about a couple players that we think are performing well, maybe some that aren't. We'll talk about what's going on, like Vinny said, with the Habs. I mean, you go from emotional, you go from a high beating the Leafs, and then to just a complete dud, like a terrible game against, and a really important game against a team we need to beat. This is the team chasing us. We'll do some around the league talk and stuff, and all the usual stuff. So let's get into it, boys. Get into the news.
Let's do it.
All right, boys. Let's start here. Japanese astronaut was awarded a Guinness World Record when he took 2 spacewalks 15 years and 214 days apart. So basically, they say it's the longest between spacewalks.
I've gone 30 years without a spacewalk.
No, but see, at first this confused me. I'm like, so they're They're giving him a Guinness World Record for for the longest time between spacewalks. Like, why didn't he just go back in a couple years and do it? But I guess that means like he's probably old.
Yeah, he's probably he's for sure old.
Right? He's like, you did it when you're 30, but then you did it when you're 45. That's impressive. So I guess that's what that means, right? Am I right here? You think I'm on the right track?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
So we don't have our sound effects, but I'm going to give that a fail. You guys agree? Thumbs down? Thumbs down.
Yeah, that's weak.
100%.
Weak like
okay, how about this
sucks.
one? There wasn't too many good ones. I mean, people actually must have stayed home for real. Yeah, it was a dry week. People must have actually stayed home and actually listened to the order.
Not in Ontario.
I know. I'm not going to lie. I was just being out there, and when I'm like doing stuff and whatever, running errands and stuff, doing the essentials, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are out, man. No masks in the parks, having a dandy old time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
The weather's good. So Nalanshi Patel, 18 of Madasa, Gujarat. I guess that's in India, Gujarat. Yeah. She first set the Guinness World Record for longest hair on a teenager when she was 16. So yeah, now she set the record, and it's her hair is 5 feet 7 inches long.
How tall? How long?
It's 5 feet 7 inches. So she set the world record.
Holy fuck! How tall is she though?
No, the hair is definitely taller than her.
Holy shit!
So like it drags on the floor. 5 foot 7 inches long hair. That's insane.
Gross.
That's crazy. So, but she did cut it now. Oh, and she did donate it. Actually, she donated it to Cancer Society or something like that.
That's good.
At least
that's,
it went
that's
to a good
cause.
cause, right?
Yeah.
But holy crap! 5 foot 7 inches long, man. That's insane.
How do you walk with that? I mean, unless you put it in a ponytail.
She must. She has to.
Yeah.
It's bigger than her, right?
Yeah.
What is that? She's like the girl. What's that girl from that thing?
Rapunzel?
The Thing? No, from the Addams Family.
Oh,
Cousin It.
Yeah. That's Cousin It. That's how she'd be looking like at the mall. Cousin It.
Yeah.
Jenny says it's taller than me.
That's almost taller than me. Freaking. I'll tell you one thing. If I'd use her, in public when you want to be seen, hide behind her hair. It's like hiding in a bush.
Allegedly,
like the Homer Simpson meme when he crawls, when he backs up into the bush, just back up into the hair.
Sorry, I was a little distracted. I just want to make we're on a new,
come on, man.
We're on a new software.
You can't be distracted. You're missing my jokes, Gibby.
No, I know. I'm sorry. We're on a new software here. That's why the sound effects are kind of fucked.
That's a good one. Market manager Mike says, I want to know what she spends a year on shampoo and conditioner.
Seriously. But yeah, we're on a new fucking software, so I'm fucking terrible. You give me a hammer and a fucking bunch of nails, I'll do some stuff, but technology just throws me right the fuck off. But
fuck. You would think you'd be sending a fucking rocket into space here.
Yeah, and I'm trying to set the world record of in between spacewalks. But yeah, no, we're good to go. Everything's good. Everything's up and running. So let's get it, boys.
All right, perfect. Moving on here. So players are speaking out. There's controversy over the NBA play-in tournament. So are you guys familiar with the NBA play-in tournament?
Similar to last year, wasn't it?
Kind of. So I pulled it up here just because it is. So basically the play-in tournament, the way it works is the 7th place team will host the 8th place team in a 1-game matchup. The winner of that game will earn the number 7 seed in the playoffs. The 9th place team will host the 10th place team in a 1-game matchup. The loser of that game is eliminated. Then the loser of the 7th place versus 8th place game will host the winner of the 9th place versus 10th place game in a 1-game matchup. The winner of that game will earn the number 8 seed in the playoffs, and the loser of that game will be eliminated. From that point, the playoffs will proceed.
Bro, I'm fucking confused, bro. You want to start from scratch?
So basically, it's like the 7, 8, 9, 10 seed, like in layman's terms, I guess. They're going to have to play each other in some sort of tournament to battle for those last 2 spots. So you're giving the 9th and 10th seed a chance to win a playoff spot, pretty much.
Okay.
What do you guys think? So it's getting a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think that, if you earn that 7th, 8th game, if you earn that 7th, 8th seed, you should be playing in the playoffs, right? Like, why have a play-in?
I guess it's like the wild card thing, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but that was
and I
rigged
guess
to get
it has to
Montreal
be an
in.
even number, right? It has to be an even number, so it can't be just the 8th. But maybe just make it 1, the 8th and the 9th,
Yeah.
right? Instead, like, why
Yeah,
7th place? You work so goddamn hard for 7th
Right?
place, and you gotta still get shafted.
So
and
what?
thrown in
7 through 10 compete?
7 through 10.
That's
So maybe what it does too is stop teams from being comfortable. Like, you know how like sometimes like, oh, the 7th seed is like, you know what? I don't
Yeah,
need
sometimes
to
the
win. I don't
7th
need
seed
I
is
don't need to
comfortable.
win no more. I'm happy playing the 2nd seed, and you know what I mean?
yeah.
So maybe I can see it in that aspect, maybe helping like that, like, you know, making teams say I want to push all the way as high as I can get.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I don't have to play in. I guess that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I just feel like it's such a rough grind as it is a long season. Like, you know,
But like, okay, so the thing with
it's hard enough getting 8th.
the thing with what's it called with basketball, I feel like there's just like 4 or 5 teams that are like in already, like automatically in the championship. Like there's only
I know
like
you've
4
said
super
that,
teams.
but I'm telling you, you know, Gibby, it used to be like a couple teams. It's growing. The competition in the league, like, you know, there was like a couple super teams, but the competition in the league is really growing. I really feel like this is the most parity we've had in the NBA in a long time. I'm starting to see it more.
I just feel like it's Clippers or it's LA Lakers or
But you have like
the
now you have
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, and
Yeah,
you have,
but
there's a lot of teams
4 or
down
5
in
teams that I said, right?
Dallas, Boston, still not, you know, out of it. There's so many good
I mean,
teams. now.
just a couple of years ago, Toronto won, right? So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
there's a lot of parity. I agree with you, Lewis, 100%.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
It
But
is.
I do see where Gibby, that's why Gibby just never was really a big fan of it, because he just like, okay, it's just 2 good teams. And it's always the same 2 good teams going.
Yeah,
It's LeBron. LeBron's always in the goddamn finals. That's something that really hasn't changed.
Yeah, like when the Raptors were really like like when they won the championship, I watched almost every single game and like I loved it. But like fuck, man, like when you have teams like the Lakers and Celtics, oh my god, not the Celtics. But even the Celtics are not bad this year, aren't they?
Celtics are good. They're
Yeah.
one of those teams in the mix. Yeah.
Yeah, but like there's strong teams and then there's
Even
just,
the Knicks. The Knicks finally
They're
finally
doing well,
climbed out of
finally?
the man.
Wow.
They're a playoff team. They're a freaking playoff team.
Holy shit.
That's insane. I know. It's insane.
Wow.
The Bucks, look,
Yeah, but that's
what's it called? Jenny
Giannis.
and the Bucks.
Mhm.
She likes the Bucks.
Jenny and the Bucks.
Jenny.
UFC here, Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor. It's finally they inked it. It's slated for UFC 264 main event on July 1st. It will be a full capacity event.
Happy Canada Day.
July 1st.
Yeah, happy Canada Day.
Yeah. But
We'll be in
Vinny's
lockdown.
not happy that it's gonna be a full capacity event.
No,
Why not?
Who said I'm not happy?
You said I.
I'm happy. I'm jealous because I see the whole world like evolving and getting back to normal, and we're going backwards. So that's it.
Yeah.
I'm just jealous.
It definitely sucks. It does suck. I said Poirier would win the last one. McGregor's gonna win this one. That's my prediction.
I don't know. I just love watching McGregor. I just love McGregor's shit talking. I love it. It's a show.
But
I love it.
It was the thing. He did he did soak himself in all that money, and I think now he's focused on gaining.
Yeah.
So now I can see it. Before I thought okay, I was like, nah, this guy is, but now I can see it. I can see him coming back and winning this one. I can see him winning the rubber match.
Yeah.
Let's do our Michael Phelps deep dive topic of the day. Splash. So JT Miller obviously spoke out and said that he didn't agree with the Vancouver Canucks or the NHL scheduling the Vancouver Canucks to take the ice. Obviously, there's a lot of players on the team. It wasn't just like one player and they were isolated. So the game now has been pushed back. So they're not going to be playing tomorrow night. I believe they were supposed to play. They're not going to be playing tomorrow night. They are still scheduled to play the Leafs on Saturday, I believe.
So they pushed it back one day.
For now, yeah. So far, they did get that, and I do agree with that. I mean, one practice and then all of a sudden back on the ice?
Yeah, after like 27 days or something.
2 days, at least. 2
Yeah, it's like it's almost like they have to start a training camp over.
Listen, I agree that it should be at least 2 days, but at some point, listen, these guys get paid a lot of money, and it's next man up. Let's get back to work, boys. We gotta go.
Oh man,
we gotta go, brother. We gotta go. No, I know. This is different too, because it's like a lot of players got it, and a lot of them were hit with the variant too. It was like the freaking African version or something.
I think it was the Brazilian variant.
The Brazilian?
It was the Usain Bolt. Shit hits you fast.
Yo, did you hear like some of these? It's so bad. That's bad. Did you hear that some of these guys are taking like puffers before they go on like the field or the ice?
Yeah,
they look at Ristolainen. Like he was sick for a while, man. He only came back like probably about a month ago, and even then he's still saying like, I'm not up to par.
That's more probably the air quality in Buffalo than anything else.
That's fucking bad.
Everybody's taking a puffer over there. But yeah, I mean,
shittle.
This was crazy. I'm surprised that they're coming back this soon. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that their season was gonna be over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna bring their AHL affiliate and just be like, okay, guys, you guys finish the season for them because these guys ain't coming back. But yeah, no, I agree with Jay. It's good on JT Miller speaking up. You know what I mean? Because who knows? Maybe he doesn't speak up and the players say, hey, man, we're ready to go. You know, if everyone said, this is the game, we're ready to go, maybe the NHL would have just went forward with it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, that was not really that deep. You guys don't really feel like talking about it, so fuck. That was our Michael Phelps deep dive talking of the day. Just don't even make a splash because there wasn't making a splash.
It was like it's like shallow dive topic of the day. Y'all are killing me. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this. Give it a second. Why?
We're not supposed to swear?
No, man.
Oh. Okay, what do you have to edit then?
Because I need to give me that extra second of silence.
So sorry for sound effects. For the non-live listeners.
Yeah, for the non-live. It's gonna be more polished.
Yeah, I was about to quit if I had to.
But all you gotta do is cut and
allegedly
space out a bit. You'll be fine, bro.
I want to just
moving on. Let's get some hockey news here. Vegas Golden Knights goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury passed Hockey Hall of Famer Ed Belfour for fourth now, so he's fourth on the NHL all-time wins list. I think he's about to pass Luongo too. I think he needs only like 3 or 4 or 5 more to pass Luongo, something like that.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, man.
So good for him, man. And he had a little rough go in the beginning of the year, but kind of bounced back on his feet.
Yeah.
I always liked him, man. I always liked him. He's a good goalie. Really.
Yo, can I just say something? Isn't it freaking amazing or fucking amazing? I'm gonna say because like we could swear.
Oh, there goes another edit.
All right, but like Quebec manages to make goalies. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's in the blood.
It's an underground warehouse, same place where they made the virus.
The French Canadians come out of there freaking able to stop pucks. I don't know what it is, but it's just unbelievable.
Carey Price is pretty much a robot. You could tell. Like
he's not from Quebec.
He's not from Quebec. What the fuck?
Whatever. Allegedly,
he's from Anaheim.
Anaheim Lake.
Yeah. All right, moving on, boys.
He's from nowhere. Whatever, yeah, Quebec. But who else from Quebec has been like a top goalie? Like lately?
Luongo, Patrick Waugh.
Luongo's like freaking
Martin Brodeur.
My contract sucks.
Who else?
My contract sucks.
I don't know. Like how many more?
Nobody lately. Nobody.
No, what was the guy from Chicago? Corey Crawford.
He's from
Quebec. I guess he is. Yeah. Hey, Cristobal Huet.
He's from France.
He's from France?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's straight from France.
They're colonizers. They colonized Quebec, man.
Same thing. Fuck it. Y'all speak French?
Same thing.
We both use the baguette.
Knights are French. It's something to do with the French.
But Luongo is not French. He's a full-blooded Italian.
Yeah, but he's
I don't know
from
what it is.
fucking Montreal.
Yeah, but so am I. So would you call me French?
Nah, I would say your Italian runs heavy. The Italian blood runs strong.
Well, you are French Canadian, I guess.
Well, because I'm born in Quebec, but I'm not really French Canadian.
Nah, once you go to Hamilton, you never go back. But now you're you're straight to Hammer.
You're Steel City, baby.
Nobody wants you back after Hamilton,
Not at
even if you're on top of the hill, bud.
Yeah, you're just used and abused now.
Okay, moving on here. Jack Eichel season is officially over.
His season was officially
He's
over.
got a
when it started.
herniated disc in his neck.
His season was over
Yeah, sure,
a long
bud.
time ago.
I believe you. You got a herniated disc in your neck. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
That's from having his head down at the bench. Just
always just shaking his head, looking down all the time.
But what the fuck is going on? Fuck this shit.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Poor guy. But yeah, so his season's over. 2021 Memorial Cup has been canceled.
Yeah, another one.
This is just another reminder of how terrible Canada has responded to this virus.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
but
it is.
God forbid you say anything bad about our country because people fucking get upset.
The way that we're running the show, like the government's a fucking shithole.
Both governments, both are shit.
It's
The
been
government
pretty
in
bad.
general.
It's been pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let's move on here. Let's get into today's topics, boys. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's
He's
do it.
ready for some hockey tech?
Hey,
Let's
let's
do
tack
it.
that
Ready for
hacky.
some hacky? Some hacky? All
Let's do
right.
the hockey.
Let's start here, boys. Mark Bergevin's pickups at the deadline. So he picked up a couple guys. Gibby, I don't know if you have it on deck. You have information on deck, or you too busy with your spaceship?
What do you mean? Do you want me to do?
No, you said you were. You felt like you were preparing a spaceship. Do you have the? You want me to pull up who we picked up? I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, that's the top of
John
the head.
Merrill?
We picked up Eric
Do you want to
Gustafsson.
do Gibby's pole dancing pole question of the week now?
No, let's talk. Well, I'm saying, do you want to talk about his? Is it enough? Like the stuff that he did leading up
Okay,
to the
there's
deadline.
there's
and
the question. There's the question.
That's the question. Yeah, but I'm saying we can at least say who it was.
Okay, we picked up John Merrill. We picked up
Eric Stahl,
Eric Stahl and Eric
Gustav.
Gustafsson.
Yes.
No
Do you
relation,
think it's
no
enough?
relation to Gustav Olofsson?
No relation.
Or
I thought they were
Olaf
like-
Gustafsson.
I thought they were related for real, man.
Nah.
No, I know. Just-
So
do you guys?
no.
I don't think it's enough. But the thing is, like, I don't think it's. I think we're in a very weird time as a Habs system.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, like, it's fucking. I don't know, man. Like, it's so weird. I feel like we're in that transition period of, like, Bergevin's trying to compete and I guess buy himself some time for guys like Caulfield, guys like Primo. Jesus Christ. I don't think it's enough. I honestly don't. I think Bergevin is kind of still banking on anything can happen in the playoffs. I think he's he loaded up on trying to get I feel like he thought he was going to make the playoffs from the jump, and he just made his team kind of like playoff ready. I don't think it's going to benefit us. And like Jenny says, yeah, it's all depth moves. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if an injury were to occur, I mean, yeah, we got a bunch of guys, but like, fuck, man, like, we have so many D. Like, we really have so many defense right now. Like, I really
That's
don't
what she
know.
you know
I'm
we don't
wondering-
have Victor Mete.
Yeah, I'm
No,
wondering.
did you see him play? Did you see us play last night, or one
No.
of his plays?
No.
Go watch it, man. It's on. It's like everyone's retweeting it. Like the guys just skated around like five guys, passed the puck right in the
Did
slot.
he score?
No, but
And nobody cares because
Did the other guy score?
No, but
Then
it was
who
a good
gives
play.
a fuck? Who cares?
this is exactly what he's always done: skate around.
He's flashy. He's a good skater. He can pass. But it does not matter to me because he is not scoring goals or assisting in goals. I don't care how many high danger chances he creates. If the goals aren't there, you're not gonna fucking win the game.
Okay, you're right.
Dude, trust
Tony
me.
Marinaro had his girlfriend on this week.
Oh,
Tony
God.
Marinaro had his whose girlfriend?
Victor Mete.
Oh, okay. I thought Tony Marinaro had a girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
He was talking about she was talking about how it is when you get traded and how she had to prepare all of his stuff, and it's pretty funny.
They have a beautiful house. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
We know where he lives.
Yeah.
So
take that for what you will.
You want
Victor.
to go? You want to go over?
Let's go.
Yeah, you want to go see it?
Restraining order coming to all members of Have a Listen.
Yeah.
Vincenzo, you think the Habs did enough?
No, I mean it's depth moves. Depth moves. I can't fucking speak
right
English.
there, bud?
Yeah, I'm all right, bud. I don't know, man. It's like it's the same fucking stuff that he does all the time. I'm gonna give credit to Bergevin for going out and getting Anderson and Toffoli in the offseason. That was great. But I mean, during the year, look, I would have liked him to go out and get the sexy pick. I know Hall is not going to do anything in Boston. Like,
I think he's going to be good. I really do.
I don't think so. I personally think every team he goes to,
the Bruins always find a way.
I don't know. I would have loved to get a player like that, someone that could potentially make, a dent in your lineup and really make a dent in the score on the score sheet. And holy shit, I mean, it's like, okay, we got Joe Dirt, which was good. I think he's going to be good.
He's got a beauty haircut.
That's a fucking
beauty
legendary haircut. Legendary.
Yeah, the guy's he's gonna be good. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm just like, I'm so apathetic as a fan. Like, I'm trying to think outside the box and say, okay, don't think like a fan. Just think like,
like a professional podcaster.
Like a professional podcaster, exactly. But
We're
it's just
not professional. We suck dick.
I know we suck large dick. Yeah.
Only large ones.
Only large ones. The small ones, better
we
not.
turn them away, buddy. Get out of here.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I'm disappointed in Bergevin because like I find like I don't know. This is your year to go in. You say you have all the players. You got guys like Carey Price and Shea Weber, and that's another guy we need to talk about. Shea Weber, by the way, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. But you have these guys. You're bringing in Eric Stahl. You're bringing in all this leadership. You need to have people that can fucking put the puck in the net and people that can drive the net. Unless your coach is a total fuck up. Unless you made a complete mistake with your coach, which I also think he did. I don't think Ducharme is the right.
He's kind of I don't know. I'm gonna give him the rest of the season at least before I want to pass judgment.
He's got 20 games. I mean, how many more?
I just want to let him finish. Let's see how he does because this is an important stretch down here. I'll give him that.
But like, sorry to cut you off, Lewis. But like, Vinny, what do you really expect? Do you expect Bergevin to hire a brand new coach instead of just? This is just literally a stepping stone. If he does well, then he keeps his.
Yeah,
job.
they're gonna give him the
chance. If he doesn't do well, then we hire a new coach in the offseason. That's what you got.
Not in the payroll, too, guys. Think about it.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, I mean, if you're saying you're gonna go in this year, because the message at the beginning of the year was, we are going to perform this year. We're gonna try to go all the way. That was his message, right? You don't put an interim coach in there. If you want to go all the way, you go put someone that has some experience or someone that's going to make a difference. Like Bouchard going in there, in my opinion, would have done a better job. That guy is
I know, but then you're going to completely mess up what's going on in Laval, which is a really good thing. You know what I mean? You're going to mess up everything down there where I think like at least here you give Ducharme his chance. You don't shake up things too much. You still have a good team.
So why did you fire CJ?
You're still in a playoff position because they were trending the wrong way, and I'm sure that players were vocal about it.
He lost the room.
Ducharme doesn't have the room. I'm sorry, he doesn't have it.
No, I think he does. I think
he does. I just think, honestly, there's just a lot of intangibles that are happening right now. Yeah, he's not coaching very well. I don't think he's coaching the best, but I also don't think our defense is up to par.
Yeah, and I'll say this, and I was going to touch on this in another segment, but we can just merge this because I think there's a good conversation happening here. So I'll just say that right now I think it's tough, man. Like this team feels like a mixed bag of tricks. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like so many different pieces come in, a few injuries here and there. We pretty much banked on 2 young centermen. That's where I think we dropped the ball the most. That's where I think we're seeing the biggest problems here. But yeah, I mean, that's I think the reason too. You see the potential this team has. The talent is there. They just haven't, like, it's sad, but they still haven't put it together, which is at this point of the season is kind of like, what the heck's going on? But you have to also think that there was a different coach. Now there's another coach, a few injuries, a few different players. That's why I'm willing to, like, this is an important stretch here. I'm still willing to be a little more patient with Ducharme, give him a little bit longer. Let's see what he does coming down the stretch. He's showed that this team could play good and be better. And there's some games where they just completely crap the bed. So once he puts all those puzzle pieces together, let's see what happens. That's what I think. Because I think that the potential is there. Like, this team can be great. They can. I just feel like right now they just haven't found, I don't know, the right formula. But it's there.
You know what makes me sad though is, like, we talk about depth and we say, okay, Brendan Gallagher, he's injured. We're fine. But we're not. That's the problem. The people that we've acquired to replace a Brendan Gallagher, if he went down, they're not doing the job. And is that good, Lewis? What are you having?
Lewis, explain to everybody. Explain.
So I'm fasting. I'm breaking my fast. That's why I'm.
Yeah, because Lewis is.
I'm participating in Ramadan.
Yeah. Is that Laziz?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, continue.
I lost my train of thought because
don't mind me. Are you hungry? So yeah, for me, I love Merrill, and I'll tell you why. I feel like Romanov needs a guy like Merrill. I feel like that's a match made in heaven. Now, they both have been playing their opposite sides, which is perfect. Match made in heaven. That will give Romanov, I think, a little more ability to show his offensive side of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's great. And I feel like that's going to solidify that third pairing. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen when Sherratt comes back. It's going to be Sherratt, Weber. Now what? It's going to be Edmondson, Petrie, and Kulak out, right?
It shouldn't be Sherratt, Weber. Weber should not be on the first pairing.
Where should he be? In the press box?
I don't know, man.
Dude, at this point,
he's not. Yes. He shouldn't be playing 24 minutes. He shouldn't be playing 24 minutes a game. No way.
So then, who's gonna play first pairing?
Anybody?
Petrie?
Anybody else? My grandmother's ready. She's ready.
Dude, Weber.
But think about it though.
Edmondson,
Edmondson, Petrie, Merrill, Romanov. All you really need is somebody like if Weber and Sherratt can get what they once had, that chemistry they once had. I felt like out of everybody, the best partner Weber has had has been Sherratt. So if they can tap in and find that again, it'll be good. And I really feel I'm telling you, man, the playoffs is going to be a whole different ballgame. I think that this team, we're going to see the best of the Habs in the playoffs. I do really think that, but
you're right, but again, it scares me when I see a game like freaking what they played last night. Like I was literally pissed off when I went to bed last night.
And that was a physical game. Like the Calgary Flames have found a way to beat us and wear us down, which is it does kind of scare me a bit too.
And stop with the dump and chase. Again, I don't understand why we always do this. It's always the same crap all the time.
That's another thing too. He keeps mixing up the lines. Like we like have lost our identity. We don't know what we're playing. Like what are we doing? Like are we a fast team? Are we a slow? Like are we a grinding team? You know, you got to figure it out.
I agree. Honestly, man, like, and let's even like you look at the power play. Like, what really bothers me about the power play right now, and the reason why it's not fucking working, is because it's so one-dimensional. Like, they do the same thing. They start in our own end. A D-man carries it up, drops it back to a guy like Drouin, a guy like Suzuki. He carries it in, dumps it in. Everybody's flat-footed at the blue line, at the offensive blue line. they dump it in. The D-man just their defense just goes, dumps it out, and it's a reset. Like it's fucking dumb. It's a stupid fucking trend.
Yeah, I hear you, and I do think execution is part of it, and I mean they're just not playing great, but they did play good against the Leafs, and then all of a sudden they played shit. The consistency's not there. And market manager Mike made a good point there where he said Jake Allen is trending downwards as our starter now. Remember what I told you, Vinny?
But it's not even.
It's a different.
I don't know. I don't know how much of it's his fault.
And I'll make that point right now too. I agree because dude, he gave them a chance to win that game yesterday, and he's given them a chance to win almost every game that he's played. They're not playing for him for some reason. It's like that thing where
even with Price, like everybody was saying, oh, Price is struggling. Like it's a proven thing now. Like you have two quality goalies that are good goalies in the league, and you see them both get fucking like trashed and thrown around, and fucking we end up losing.
Yeah.
Like it's not on the goalies anymore. At this point, it's the defense. I don't know. I think I'll even blame
it's the defense. It's also
a little bit of the forwards as well. Like there's a lot of mental lapses in the defensive zone, and that leads to an open man, and fucking boom, shot goes in.
There's a lot of guys that aren't playing right now, and like they need to be held accountable. Put them on like Suzuki, the guy's struggling. Drouin struggling. Make a top line of freaking Toffoli, Anderson, and Danault or whatever, whoever's going. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't split up Danault Tatar right now.
I'm just saying. Like I'm not. I don't mean that exact line. I'm just saying. Like it's like Suzuki. I'm sorry. Suzuki should be on the fourth line to smarten up. Put Jake Evans up. I don't care. Jake Evans has showed some jump.
I wouldn't even put him on. I'd put him third line wing at this point. I said it.
It's something. But Drouin too. Like these guys need to be held accountable. They just you're beating a dead horse now by keep running out the same thing. It works some days. It doesn't work. It's not consistent. You need to find the right formula. That's why I say I look at this team, and I feel like the formula is there. They just need to find a way to put it together. Find the right formula.
It's like on the defense, for instance, right? You see Kulak and you see Ouellet, right? These guys are playing like their hearts out because they know that there's defensemen coming, right? So
that's all they got.
That's
and you know what I'll say to this.
The forwards don't really have this.
Last game, Kulak had a really strong game. I felt defensively and offensively. I felt like he had a good game. And everybody always said for the past little while, oh, we need a D-man to pair with Weber that's going to be a complementary piece to him. Kulak was a very complementary piece. He had a very strong game, and we still saw Weber struggle. So, I think the realization at this point is Shea Weber is not.
This is a Weber problem, not a.
Yeah, it's a me problem, not a you problem at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we saw Kulak. Kulak was a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very formidable. Is that a word?
Yeah.
That is a word. Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the proper context, but whatever. I'll just roll with it.
Formidable, serviceable.
Thank you. He was a very serviceable D-man alongside Weber, I felt, and we still saw Weber struggle. So it's at this point, it's on Weber. It's all on Weber at this point. He's struggling.
Yeah, I won't disagree with. I agree with you guys 100% on that.
It's crazy though, like his decline, like in a year, right?
Yeah. Is he healthy? Is he healthy though? Too. That
I don't know. We don't know. We're not. I mean, we could speculate that, but. I was on Twitter yesterday night, and there was like the cat fight between the Webernistas and the ones and the Subanistas, and
I think I'm gonna come back to Twitter. I miss it a little bit.
Stay up. Dude, actually,
don't come, dude. I got like,
I'll wait.
Destroyed.
I'll wait until
I got destroyed 2 days ago.
Apparently, he's a Nazi.
I'm a Nazi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm a racist. I will say this: my comparison and my example was poor, so I think that's where I went wrong. It was very poor example. Some people took it the wrong way. I reached out to some people that I felt like I cared about, that I didn't want to offend, and they weren't offended. They understood my point. Obviously, they said it wasn't a very good example as well.
What did you say? Please tell me.
I don't want to repeat it on air because I just don't want it to be.
Did you compare anybody to Hitler?
No, not at all. Not at
No,
all.
he
Did you
didn't
bring
do
up
that.
World War II?
No, people just misinterpreted my example. They thought it was about D'Angelo. This is why I don't really want to talk about too much.
Oh, so it got political.
No, not really. They just thought I was comparing D'Angelo and the racist piece of shit that he is to Victor Mete's off-ice antics. I'll leave it at that. But that wasn't the case. It was more so the rumor aspect of it is don't believe all the rumors until there is 100% proof that it's factual, that it's been proven. And yes, all the reporters are credible reporters. But at the end of the day,
Like Rick Stevens, 100%.
no. At the end of the day, reporters are reporting rumors. They are not reporting hard-nosed facts. Some rumors get lost in translation. Some rumors get broken telephoned. That's why I'm of the belief that I usually take that rumor with a grain of salt. I really hope let's talk about it. The rumor, I don't know, Lewis, if you heard, the rumor was a couple of reporters, including Darren Dreger and Elliot Friedman, who are two very solid reporters.
Caveat on Dreger when it comes to Montreal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they both reported that the Habs and Bergevin were very interested in Tony D'Angelo, and they wanted to grab him and sign him.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that's false because, I mean, a guy like Bergevin says he's all about character and this and that and the locker room and having positive locker rooms. Like, that's just not a guy that's a positive thing for the locker room at all. And his values and his morals are just not good. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I did hear that. And this reminds me of when we were supposed to pick up, who was that guy? The defenseman? Voinov, right? Slava Voinov.
Mm-hmm.
The woman beater.
Yes.
Reminds me of that. Now, so Tony D'Angelo, I'm familiar a little bit. I know, like, he's a good player. He's a talented guy. But what exactly did he do again? Like, something he said something racist, right?
He said something racist. He's a racist. He's a homophobe. He said some homophobic
so he did say,
thing.
yeah.
He's just not a good person at all.
He's a Trump guy too, right? And he was
But
very
I mean,
vocal.
okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
No, I know. I'm just saying, but
yeah,
I mean,
and I don't like the if you're a Trump supporter, you're like a racist.
no, I don't like
Like,
that either.
you're not your values are probably really, really bad. Like, you're just not a good person and your morals are probably shitty if you do support a guy like Trump. But it doesn't make you a racist. And I mean, and that's another thing. He was a big conspiracy theorist. Like he's talking about this virus and the COVID and stuff. I don't want to talk about it too much anymore because honestly, dude, like I had like a really
okay. I get it.
But I heard like, okay, there's two ways you could look at this. You could say the guy is a piece of shit. There's no way that Bergevin will go out and get him because he's so into character, right? But how many hockey players are pieces of shit behind closed doors that you don't know? You know, I mean,
The thing is, too, is look at our room, buddy.
look at Merrill.
Like,
Apparently,
nobody's gonna come into that room, that Habs room, and change a thing. So he's looking at the talent side of the thing because his character is not gonna make it. Like, this is not this is a young team, but this is a room full of veterans. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these guys have been there, done that. Look at the experience in there. You know what I mean? There's no way that guy's gonna come and make any type of impression at all. He's gonna have to come and play hockey if that was the case. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were just upset at the fact that they are of the people of color, they're homosexual, gay, straight, bisexual, whatever the case may be, LGBT, I don't know. But they just
LGB. I don't know. Is that a new one?
No, I
LGB,
honestly I don't know all of them, and I don't want to. No, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to mess it up or anything. Lesbian, bisexual, straight, transsexual. I don't know what the other ones are, man. What's the Q?
We accept
questioning. Yeah, at the end of the day, we accept everybody, And a lot of people that were in that category felt kind of upset because they felt like a team that they cheer for was going to bring a guy like that just completely goes against their morals and their whatever, I don't know. Yes, thank you. LGBTQ plus.
Plus.
What's the
Yeah,
plus?
they added a plus, right?
Just in case there's more. I don't know. No, I'm not trying to be insensitive.
We're never closing the door. Always possibilities.
No, there's just I'm sure there's other
people get it, man. People get it. We know you're not trying to be offensive.
No, don't worry about it. People love you,
Lewis, man.
Come on.
2 days ago, I was getting.
People are gonna listen. The people who listen to us are not gonna get sensitive over that. Okay, they get what you're trying to say.
Actually, one of the people that were DMing me, calling me a racist piece of shit, said, "I won't unfollow you because I listened to your podcast."
Okay, but that's and I'll say this right now: Gibby's views do not represent my own. Okay,
You piece of shit.
I just want to make that really clear right now.
I'm with Lewis. No, dude, you're like the sweetest teddy bear I know.
Nah, I think it's just a misunderstanding.
It was a huge misunderstanding. It is what it is. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Let's just keep rolling, boys.
All right, let's roll. Okay, let's talk about this guy, Thomas Tatar, who I think, in times where the team, even though yesterday probably everybody sucked on the team, I do really think that Thomas Tatar has been one of our better players coming up. Okay, down the stretch here. And this is what makes a difference. You compare a guy like Tatar to Drouin, who disappears in the second half of the season, and Tatar had his struggles, but it's like it feels like when you need him, when we really need him to produce, he does it. So is this guy worth keeping in your eyes, Gibby?
So honestly, I'm at a crossroads with the Tuna man. I felt like 2 years ago when he was in his prime, when he was thriving, when he was just putting up points, and him, Danault, and Gallagher were ripping it up, I felt like we needed to flip him for some assets that we missed. I think we're going to either just sign him. I'm only signing him if it's like a 2-year deal, hometown discount. But yeah, either that or I'm letting him walk, because at this point he's just taking up a roster spot for a guy like Caulfield. So that's how I look at it. If we can sign him, then fine. If we can trade his rights, that's even better for like a fucking mid-level prospect, then do it. But at this point, I feel like Marc Bergevin, for if you really wanted to maximize the get for Max Pacioretty, I felt like trading Tatar 2 years ago was the prime time to trade him. So now we kind of lost that. So I feel like now we just ride it out, see what he's valuing himself at, and if it's too much, we let him walk, see where he goes. If we can sign him to like a 2-year deal, then do it. But I doubt it. At his age, he's probably looking for a 4 or 5 year deal. So I don't think it's going to happen.
He's what? He's 29.
Yeah, I think he's 29. So
yeah, he's probably maybe if he does a 3-year deal, I wouldn't mind doing something like that with him.
Yeah, like a 3-year. But again, what's going to be the cap?
The ask, yeah.
If you sign him to a fair deal for both the club and for him, then you do it. If it's
what's a fair deal in your opinion?
I mean, I like the idea of a 2-year deal, maybe $5 million a year, right? I like that idea, right? See how he does, and then after that, maybe you reward him with a longer term. If he likes Montreal, he's going to take it.
I think he does. To be honest,
but that's sort of what I would look at. I mean, and I think he's one of the players that actually shows the most heart, especially lately, right? So you want to keep that, but at the end of the day, if this guy's going to start asking for like crazy money and crazy years, then you just let him walk, because it's not worth it.
The reason why I bring this up too is because you have a guy like Jonathan Drouin who's making $5.5 million, who's doing nothing, and who just disappears when we need him.
I'm so bad.
And to be honest, I would much rather have Tatar than Drouin at this point.
I really thought Drouin was going to do well this year, man.
I would much rather pay Tatar $5.5 million than pay Drouin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
He brings way more to our team than Drouin does.
Yeah, he's scoring, right?
And that's what we need.
Drouin hasn't been scoring, so yeah, I can.
Drouin hasn't been doing anything.
Well, I was okay with him passing the puck. He's not even doing that. That's what's driving me nuts now, right? I thought he was gonna have a career here.
I like, for me, I would depending, obviously it's also gonna depend on our run and see what happens. I would be willing to bring back Tatar for 2 years. If he was willing to stay.
Yeah, two.
Now,
2
and
years.
Mike did bring up he's a bad contract waiting to happen. So yeah, I would say be careful. Don't throw him, like a 4-year. You know what I mean? Like, but maybe a 2. Even if you can get him like 3 years at like
4.5.
That would be nice. Like, I'd take that.
I mean, look at the comparables on the team, though. You have to compare like Toffoli and Anderson and what they're making, and then look at what Tatar might be asking for, and say, "Look, I mean, have you performed like these guys have been performing?"
Yeah, exactly.
In my opinion,
Toffoli is a steal.
Yeah, in my opinion,
he's performing. He should be making Austin Matthews money. 12 million.
So yeah,
it's a joke, but
I know, I get it. So I mean, that's your leverage. I think if you're Marc Bergevin, using that as leverage, say, look, you want to sign. This is the comparables on our team. So,
Mama number 2, which is Gibby's mom, texted me saying Weber's got to go.
She actually just texted you that?
She texted me at 8:17. She said Weber needs to go. LOL. So Gibby's mom's watching the show, and she's
Gibby's mom is the best, by the way.
Number 1. I have her saved as mama number 2 because she's my second mom.
Yeah, legit.
So I think we kind of covered what's going on with the Habs. Why does it feel like they're never ending teeter totter, right? It's like I've said my piece, you've said your piece. You think that I feel what about Bergevin in this? Where does Bergevin fall in this equation? Because a lot of people says that they think he did enough. He added the pieces. So then whose lap does it fall on now? If all the pieces are there, but they're still not winning.
Oh, at the end of the day, he's responsible.
Right?
Yeah.
So what happens?
He goes. I mean, at this point, I mean,
it's tough to say. I feel like I don't know
who's coming in though. Who's coming in next?
That's the problem. There's fucking nobody, man.
Brodeur.
It's because we handcuff ourselves.
Martin Brodeur. No, he's in executive. No, Martin Brodeur.
I don't know, man. I honestly, truly do not know who we can hire at this point. I really don't. I really don't know. I don't want.
I say we get Martin Brodeur, and then we get Patrick Roy. As the coach. We're just gonna go goalies. Let's get all the amazing French goalies you were talking about, Vinny. Bring them all in.
But it burns my ass. But a couple of years, years ago, Yzerman was upset that he didn't even get a call to come and interview for the job. Like, could you imagine Yzerman as freaking GM of the Habs? We'd be flying. But we
want the city of Quebec and Montreal to burn down again.
But it's ridiculous, dude. Like, honestly, like, it's fucking ridiculous.
When they produce like a Google helmet that you can put on and you can speak English behind it, and then it speaks out the other language in front. Then we can hire an English coach.
Dude, I don't know, man.
It's like a Google Translate helmet. When that shit comes out, all the guy needs to do is put the helmet on, speak to the media through the helmet.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think if you get a guy from France to come in and do the job, they'd still hate him.
What about
you have to be the fucking
Quebecois. What's wrong with having an interpreter?
I don't know. What happens in football, soccer.
You tell me,
right?
man. Happens in fucking.
You just have a guy there.
Happens in UFC, fucking at post game.
You'd say no to Jose Mourinho to come in and
the UFC guy is terrible.
Like the fucking. How about
that guy's terrible?
The Japanese guy.
Dude, the UFC Brazilian guy is terrible because I understand Portuguese, and he skips like half the stuff. He wants to thank God, and he fought really hard, and
he wants to thank everybody and his fans.
Even though he told freaking he was speaking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, he called the fucking other fighter a bitch and shit. It's the best.
Well, yeah, like, is that so wrong to have an interpreter every time you address the media?
No, nothing wrong with that.
You know what's weird? A lot of people, like, I haven't seen many people say, like, we need a French speaking. Like, I see a lot of people that are French, like, that are saying we don't give a fuck. So, like, what is it that you need to have?
But still, like, remember, a lot of those people that do give a fuck don't have Twitter or anything like that. Those are the people who are gonna be marching down the street, fucking burning down.
Yo, there's a lot of them that have Twitter, and some of them actually freaking unfollowed me because I had this idea that, we should just get the best person available. It's not racist. I come from Quebec. I love the French culture. I'll always defend French Canadians 100%. But this is a job, right? You want the best person for the job, not the best French person for the job. The best person happens to be French. Great. If it isn't, okay, move on. Fuck. I mean, would you say
that's
no
kind
to,
of discrimination?
Would you say no to like Jose Mourinho?
Isn't that discrimination?
It is discrimination. It's
like you can only hire French people for the job. That's unfair.
Yeah,
that's
other
people.
That's like me hiring only Portuguese people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I would get in shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I agree. This is terrible. All right, let's get into some around the league talk here, boys. There's a song that goes there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So let's just touch on this quick. Winners and losers of the 2021 trade deadline. Let's just give quick. We can go through it fast because then we're going to do Gibby's poll question of the week.
Winners, Vinny, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I like to pick up a Foligno for the Leafs. I think he's gonna do a good job, to be honest, and which really bothers me. But he's gonna do a really good job in the playoffs. They need that grit. He's the type of player they're missing. So I think they win the trade deadline.
They always win the offseason.
I'm being fair.
So who is your winner and loser? Sorry.
My winner is the Leafs. The losers is Buffalo. Like 100%.
No matter what, Buffalo loses.
No, Buffalo's terrible. Like,
Buffalo stays losing.
Especially because what did they get for Hall?
So I'll say
They
this.
couldn't even get a first, right?
Hold on. You guys got to remember Hall. Apparently, Buffalo. Who the fuck is the GM of Buffalo? Shithole McGee.
I think he's a rookie.
I forgot his name, but he said he's like
Jason Botterill or something.
We have a
Jason Botterill.
I don't know. Fucking
I don't even
Adderall. We have a. He said that they had a
Johnny
better
Adderall.
deal. They had a better deal, but Hall kind of nixed it. So he wanted to go to Boston, right? So he gets to choose where he wants to go.
Yeah, I know that messed it up, and he couldn't walk away without making a deal,
Yeah,
or else you lose him.
you have to.
Kevin Adams is the guy.
I think he's been the GM for like fucking 10 years, dude.
No, he's been GM for like. I think he's new, man. These guys fire somebody every year, no? They do, man.
Yeah, I like what Jenny said. Yzerman is always the winner, even if his team currently sucks. It's true.
So
No,
who did Mantha?
Heisman, yeah.
Who did Mantha go to again? Washington.
Washington. And
Yeah.
he scored in his first game.
So I think Mantha. That's a huge pickup. I think
I like Mantha.
that's a good pickup. But my winner is gonna be Taylor Hall. Simply because you're leaving fucking shithole fucking Buffalo and you're going to a contending team that has a chance at winning the cup. Anytime you do that, you're good. And I feel like he's gonna finally fit in to a Boston team. We'll see. I feel like he's gonna fit well.
I disagree with that. I think he's gonna fuck it up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Those guys always find a way, the Bruins, to get like the top free agents. Like people just want to play there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, I'll say I like what the Leafs did. I do like. I really like Foligno. He's a big, tough player. Gets to the dirty areas, and he Yeah, see, June 16th, 2020 was Kevin Adams' hire date. Told you, they fire somebody every year.
Market manager Mike with the facts.
Yeah, so I definitely like the pickup by the Leafs. I do like. There's a lot that like it's this trade deadline is different. It's very different to like really say like a big winners. I do think that the teams that needed to do something did something. Like Washington, Boston, and the Leafs. I think that I would put them at the top of my list as adding good pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, as for losers,
Oh, it's Buffalo.
Yeah, he picked Buffalo. I'm gonna pick Buffalo as well, just because they're the easy fucking cop out. Buffalo. I think Buffalo's the only team
who didn't make a trade. I'll pick them.
Actually, I'm curious. St. Louis didn't make a trade. I don't think. Not very many teams actually made trades.
They're losers. They're done.
Bunch of losers.
Losers.
Let's see. I don't know actually who I would say. What do you think was the worst deal made? Like, what was the worst trade?
Honestly, I didn't pay too much at the trade deadline. Whoa, Mike, market manager Mike, why would you say the Leafs lost at the deadline? Why would you say that?
Your bias is showing.
No, I think they did good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Why? Hold on. I'm curious why he thinks that. I'm very curious why he thinks that. And I think I don't know if you guys are interested in this. I'd really like to get like people on the show, like our fans on the show, actually talking to us.
Yeah,
I've wanted to do that for a while. And then the interactive podcast Habs Tonight ended up rolling with it. So now it's kind of looking like we're gonna like fucking copy them.
We just need to find a better ex-Hab. That's all. If we find a better ex-Hab, we can take over.
Soon it's gonna be Shea Weber, so let's get Shea Weber.
Yeah, Shea Weber.
Shea Weber's gonna be out of a job soon.
Straight from First Pair to the Have a Listen podcast. What's up, boys?
So you guys want to get into the Gibby poll?
Let's on now. Let's get into Gibby's pole dancing poll question of the week.
Now present Gibby's pole dancing poll question of the week.
All right, folks. So Gibby's poll question of the week this week was, Jesus, why does my phone always do this while I'm about to fucking pull up the thing?
What did it do?
It just craps out. Hold on. So Gibby's poll question of the week was, who will be the most impactful trade deadline acquisition? It was John Merrill, Erik Gustafsson, Eric Staal, or none will have an impact. John Merrill won with 35%, Erik Gustafsson 23%, Eric Staal at 21%, and then 20%. None will have an impact. We had 166 votes this week. Not bad. So, Dust, what the fuck? Fuck this phone. Dust on Sidewalk, Andrew Hunter says,
what a name.
Says Merrill, I think he will play with Weber. Market manager Mike says, I picked Staal as I believe. Oh my god, this fucking phone. As I believe he will fill the role of mature veteran center that KK and Suzuki need to find long-term success with. The guy is still good for 15 goals a season past this year. He's a long-term asset that will benefit the team on the ice and off the ice. The Hockey Dummies, boys of the show, partners of the Dean Blundell, our guys at Dean Blundell.
Said no one. The Habs suck.
No, said they guys are always trolling. They put 5 and said Foligno, and then
fucking guys, man.
Yeah, good guys, man. Shout out to them. They're good. They're shit.
Good. Yeah, they are good guys.
Oh, my phone, bro. This fucking phone.
What?
This phone, man, it clicks a bunch of shit for no fucking reason.
your porn pop-ups again, huh?
No, I gotta ask Diener. I'm gonna see if Diener can hook me up with a new phone or something. Could you imagine?
God damn it.
Stephen Greer at
That mother, not now.
STWG14 says power play face-offs and power play experience. I don't know if that's what he's saying will be the best for us or something. Girl LaFleur at Girl LaFleur, obviously. Huge friend of the show. Her birthday was this past week, so happy to her.
Hey.
Happy birthday
to her. Shout out to her.
Lizzie.
Hold on, boys. This fucking phone again.
Dude, seriously, get a new phone, god damn it.
Join the iPhone.
So she says Merrill because he looks like the Tiger King.
he does, yeah.
That's good.
At Hatman 2010, Brian Mason says, I think Stahl because he will win some big draws for us in big games. And then at Calico Scats says Merrill, but I'm basing that on the mullet, so whatever. And then
That's good.
Quest for 500, Joe I says Merrill will provide some stability on defense. What do you guys think?
I said it earlier. I like Merrill.
Me too. Merrill.
Now he said he's gonna play with Weber. Those are two stay-at-home guys. Maybe he'll work. I don't know.
Maybe this is the guy that puts like Weber back on pace.
Yeah, because I mean Sherratt is kind of a stay-at-home guy too, with a little offensive flair. But Merrill may be the upgrade on Sherratt. I don't know. What do you think? He's been quietly one of the better shutdown guys.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
For a while.
I like him a lot. And he's got offensive talent as well. I think Merrill, simply because of his mullet, I'm going to go with that.
No, not a first round. I mean, not a first pairing shutdown guy. That's that's never been his role, right? Has it? Or maybe in Detroit, was that what he was doing? Like
he played on the second pairing, I believe, but he was one of the best. He was like, I think, top 5 D-man in shot suppression stats.
So that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the biggest acquisition for me still is going to be Stahl. Jesus, my mic just fell. Is going to be Stahl.
He's been a little bit underwhelming, I'll be honest.
Dude,
but
He
again,
has been, but you also have to remember he had the 7-day quarantine. He's older. I think he's
and a lot of moving parts right now. I'm telling you, this team has needs to find that chemistry again. You know what I mean?
When he scored that goal, like I jumped out of my shorts. I was so happy, right? Because you think you're getting. I saw a meme today. You think you're getting like, Hurricane Stahl, but what you're really getting is like 1 goal in 7 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys say? I say Stahl. Lewis, what do you say?
Merrill.
Said Merrill.
Yeah, Merrill.
Okay, so
I
both
like
you guys are saying Merrill?
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, that was my
That was Gibby's pole dancing poll question of the week. Let's get into a new segment that we kind of brought up. Because Twitter is just so much fun nowadays.
Yep.
And yes, mullet lives do matter. And the guy has a beauty haircut. He definitely does. So let's bring it up. This is Vincenzo's Malone tweets of the week.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my Italian accent. Okay, is it okay? I'm gonna read the tweets like this.
buddy.
We gotta hear the best tweets
Bro,
of the
let's
week.
hear it, bro.
Okay, so this is from Jay Farrar at the Farrar side. I found this tweet really funny, bro. Okay, apparently the Montreal Canadiens have been inviting frontline workers to the loge at the Bell Center to watch the games for free. Damn it! Haven't these people already been through enough?
Oh, that's it.
That's fucking good.
That's good.
That's fucking good.
I mean, Habs are us, bro. Habs are us. Have fun and tweet. Okay, he says Carbonell was due in the coaching rotation.
He's due. He's his turn.
Bro,
It's
and
an
now
ongoing fucking circle with these guys, bro.
I know it's like it's Vigneault's next, bro. Okay, so then you got Emmanuel who says This is the first time that I see Canadians in a playoff spot, and I felt nothing but apathy, bro. I feel the same way, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think this team deserves a fourth spot, and it wouldn't faze me if the Flames took their spot, bro. I agree, Manny.
It kind of hurts. Usually, a playoff spot means good things. Not right now.
All right, so Petri for Tiger 27. I don't know. I saw Tiger 27 all day today, bro. I don't understand what that means, bro. I'm too old to understand Tiger 27. Okay. Ha ha ha. And Ouellette is there. Primo deserves to play. Allen has lost 10 of his last 11 games. Laugh my ass off. And Primo can't play. Trash organization, bro.
That guy's not happy.
No, he's not. NHL, the NHL account said best rivalry in the NHL this season, and Joachim's, it's Joachim. Yeah, Joachim. I can't even speak. He says the Habs and their fans best rivalry.
Oh man, damn, that's pretty good.
The last one is from an Edmonton fan. His name is 25152. I don't know. DL Blind 008. Lavoie is already a better goal scorer than Caulfield, and he was chosen in the second round. Oilers know how to find real talent, unlike the Canadians, spelled with an A, bro. With an A. I take Lavoie all day. He's big, skilled, hard to knock off the puck. He's already got a deadly shot, bro. He's better than Caulfield.
Oh
And then
my god!
Then all the fucking half fans told him to go fuck off. So yeah, those are the Vincenzo's Madon tweets of the week, bro.
Some good tweets.
Malone.
That was a Malone.
Jay Ferraro, his tweet fucking killed me.
That
honestly.
haven't they been through enough killed me, dude.
Because you think it's a heartwarming tweet. You really think like, oh wow, these guys are really doing a good thing.
Haven't they been through enough already?
That one took a. So we're not gonna do weekly sports pick, but let's get into let's have some fun because we're almost done here, right?
Yeah. Let's.
So we'll end it here, quick, boys.
Yep.
Let's have some fun. All right. This is a multiple pro-choice edition.
What's that?
Multiple choice edition.
Okay.
But pro-choice. You're pro-choice, right?
Okay.
Multiple choice edition of the let's have some fun. Okay. Which cheese? Okay. How do you guys want to do this? You guys want to work together again, or you want to go against each other?
Yeah, we'll work together.
Let's do it.
All right. Which cheese went into space with Italian astronauts on February 22nd, 1996, when they took it aboard the Columbia Space Shuttle on a NASA space mission?
I think I've heard this.
Gorgonzola, the classic Parmigiani, or your best friend, the mozzarella?
Do you know this, Vinny?
No, I don't fucking know.
I feel like
Come on, man.
I feel like
was
it
gonna
was
say-
mozzarella.
I'm gonna say Gorgonzola.
You guys are both wrong. It's
No way.
Parmigiani.
Parmesan.
Oh man, terrible. All right, moving on here. How many sets of disposable wooden chopsticks does an average Japanese person use in a year? 200, 50, or 350?
350.
Yeah, 350.
200.
Okay, fair enough.
You guys suck. All right, this one's pretty good from my culture here. What is a falafel? Is it a potato pancake, a chickpea fritter, or a Middle Eastern vegetable?
Chickpea fritter.
Chickpea fritter.
I love falafel.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Fucking
Good,
amazing.
good. All right. Who was the last goalie to be drafted first overall in the NHL? Marc-Andre Fleury, Michel Place, Rick DiPietro, or Martin Brodeur? First overall.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
DiPietro.
Ding, ding, ding for Gibby.
Marc-Andre.
Fleury. First
Okay.
overall. This player has the all-time most points for the Nashville Predators. Shea Weber, Mike Ribeiro, Jordan Tutu, David Legwand.
Say that again, sorry.
Mike Ribeiro, Shea Weber, Jordan
what was
Tutu.
the fucking question?
The all-time most points.
Points.
Legwand, Tutu, Weber, Ribeiro.
Ribeiro.
Legwand.
Legwand is right. Ding, ding, ding.
I haven't got one right yet.
Okay, Vinny, you're going to get this one.
Okay,
What is
go.
Wayne Gretzky's middle name? Douglas, Sherman, Jack, or Paul? Gibby, get off your phone, man.
Yeah, Gibby.
Look like you're cheating there.
No,
You're
I
Googling it.
wasn't. It's a client. I swear to God, it's a client. He's
Oh
asking me
my
about
God.
Saturday. Sorry.
Wayne Gretzky's middle name. Douglas, Sherman, Jack, or Paul?
I feel like it's Paul.
I feel like it's John.
What do you
No,
feel like?
Douglas.
Douglas is correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Attaboy.
Welcome, Dougie Grits.
Okay.
Do you guys know who the 2015-16 Calder Memorial winner was?
2015-16.
Artemi Panarin, Jack Eichel, Connor McDavid, or Johnny Hackey?
This guy McDavid. Oh, 2015, 2016?
Yeah.
Johnny Hockey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Maybe?
with fuck, when was he drafted?
Eichel, McDavid, Johnny
I'm
Hackey.
gonna go McDavid.
No, Artemi Panarin.
The bread man.
Terrible story, boys. Your hockey trivia was very bad, but these are tough questions. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You went out of your way to make this hard
It's
one.
not Habs trivia, you know.
It is.
Hey,
what it is.
last week I made you guys look good.
This week
This
you got to
week
make
I
us
made
look
you guys
dusty.
like shit.
Bring us back down to life.
The quiz master must always be on top.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, boys. So for those that are still on the Twitch or the Twitter feed, stay tuned. Coming up, we're gonna have, because obviously the Dean Blundell Network has loads and loads of podcasts and content. We have up next on our feed at 9, we got the Beer League Boys. Okay, so stay tuned. Anybody that's listening from Have a Listen viewers, I recommend that you stay and listen. These guys are a hoot. Good stuff, great content from them. Hooty-hoo! So yeah,
Beer League Boys up next. It's been a pleasure.
it's
pleasure.
been a pleasure, boys.
A real
Signing
pleasure.
off.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a hi yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right, boys.
All right, boys. That's all we got.
It's been real.
See ya later.